gonna walk up to
man,
everyone.
that was a heck of a fight, guys.
Quite a
Good
dragon.
job. Obviously, a very young adult dragon, or extremely young dragon, but that doesn't take away from the fact that we just chase. I saw a paladin like smite it into a river. I'm pretty sure that happened.
Yes. Well, possibly a great feat. She did flee, yes. It's no telling why. Perhaps we were winning, or perhaps it is true what she said, and that we are not worth her time.
We shall never know, but I know she looked badly beaten up when she fled away.
She was
quite bloody.
and bleeding profusely. I have seen, good Maticus, I have seen a few dragons in my day, but never that close. Always flying above. I was truly, and I'm going to be honest with you gentlemen because we've been together for a while now, I was truly worried for a moment that you all were going to die.
And then I said, us?
Yes.
Don't you mean we?
Yes, we. Of course, we is what I meant to say.
Oh,
I'm sorry, being an Eladrin, I do not think of death as often as a human might envision it. We have 300 lifespans commonly.
And I say, I clang my sword against my shield. Not if we have anything to do with it. We shall not perish.
Yes. Should we continue onwards? Perhaps we can make rest in one of the abandoned outposts up ahead. Worse.
I would like to ask you all if maybe, if of importance wise, according to what Rogar, my good friend Rogar here says, these parchments hold some very
my good chum.
I can't think of the word, like apocalyptic, scrolling or
prophecies.
Yeah, prophecies on them. I mean, should this be something that we bring to the council, as soon as possible?
So how long were we, like, what time of day is it right now?
It's almost
that is
night,
a good question.
Yeah, the sun is setting.
So this is what I'll say. I'll say this in return with what you said. I'll say,
very dark.
well, we've been traveling for nearly a day before we ran into this dragon and her molt. I would, or brood, sorry, or dragon and her crew, or whatever the fuck you would call it, her underlings, her dragon and her underlings.
Yes.
Perhaps traveling back now is not the desired action. We can continue. We've made such ground already towards this lead that we have from the dwarves in the tavern. Perhaps we should look into the lead first and then return back to Point Swatch afterwards and talk to someone about these notes.
Yes, as I see the sun setting now, I did not notice that before. As I see the sun,
roll perception for sunset.
The sun is now setting. I would have to agree. We need to find a good place to hunker down. Maybe set a watch for the night, just to make sure none of these kobolds or anything get any whiskey ideas. And I agree. If you know the area better than most, so if you want to go ahead and lead the way. Would we be able to
make it to an outpost before sun falls? Before nightfall?
Give me a nature check.
Wouldn't that be history?
No, nature.
Okay, nature.
Yeah, you're trying to
determine. We've been traveling for a day. How far away is
well, you were
thing?
traveling for half a day. You didn't. Did you guys sleep before? Oh, you did sleep before you came out.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so you had been traveling for like the majority of the day, and then the fight.
This is gonna suck, man. I'm only
But
at +2.
Well, listen, don't meta.
I'm just saying, it's gonna suck. Just saying, dude.
Ah, that too.
I mean, shouldn't it be based off like the distance we've been traveling, though? We walked. You said.
Well, I'm going for whether you can determine.
Well.
Yeah. So this is based off of we've already established you have a knowledge of the surrounding area. This
I'm
is
not
to
really
go...
asking from a point of whether my character knows. I'm just,
Oh. Well then, It depends. It depends on the pace you set. You could haul ass and make it just about anywhere. You also, I feel like it deserves to be said.
Well, because
my
character's still going to believe that we should keep going.
That I gave to you guys, and it could theoretically
right, but it was busted, was it not?
No, it wasn't busted. No, it was fine.
We left that in the fucking town, didn't we? Well, technically, you gave it to Hastos, and it
Good
belonged
job.
to Hastos.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about right now, but it sounds like you left something very important behind, guys.
No,
this is me. I'm the DM talking. It's
Hastos that it was given to. It was given to Hastos. He's the only one here that was could actually have claim to it. But what I'm saying is, like, because my character's still gonna feel that we should move, because knowing what we know and where we're at, my character doesn't feel comfortable sleeping out here. Now I do have meditate, so that's not a big deal for me. But in terms of ambushes, I don't like the idea of sleeping out in the open forest, and would rather sleep at one of those areas. So for Erevan, he would rather continue forwards. I was just asking from a perspective based off of if we do go that way. I was wanting to approach it first with maybe just me and Hastos and scout.
1 second. In character though, I'm going to go ahead and say, well, all right. You know there are buildings, warehouses, outposts along the river. Obviously not. This isn't. Is this the river itself right here?
Yes, this is the river. We've been following.
Okay, so we can just keep on this river and keep traveling until we see something, until maybe it gets too dark, and if we still haven't come across anything, then we just, hunker down with.
I agree.
What we have. All right, so we'll keep going.
Yeah.
What, this way? This way?
Well, whichever direction we were traveling before we got here,
I think it was that way, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Or was it that way?
It doesn't matter.
Which way?
He knows what way we were going.
Yeah, we're going that way.
Okay, so we're going whichever way we were. We'll just continue on the way we were going.
Who has a passive perception above 16?
I do. And so does Hastos.
I know Hastos does.
And Hastos does. All right.
Fuck, Mike's muted. I do.
Yeah. All right. So let me just give you guys a little gimme. As you kind of are standing there, you hear like the whirring of gears and a faint tromping, and here comes up the riverbed, as though it was following you the whole time and just got lost at some point. The carriage, the Meccano carriage, is what it's called.
It is
now
magic.
that I have a name.
What sorcery is this?
I say, as he says that, I say, I assure you, Manicus Freeborn, it is not sorcery.
Please.
That's not magic.
No, listen. From somewhere deep within the folds of Hostos's cloak, you hear, "I assure you, my lords, it's not magic."
All right, well, I climb on top.
I draw my sword and shield, and I'm like, what the heck is this, guys? What is this?
I climb on top and say, Hastos, you have piloted this before. Perhaps you should do the same.
Wait, no, what is it? What you guys know what this is?
It's the carriage.
This doesn't look like any carriage I know of.
Maticus Freeborn, calm yourself. This is technology.
Alright, fuck it, let's go.
It is a new thing.
Technology of the future that was given to me by the guard before we arrived at Point's Watch.
Cool story.
It uses gears and machinations, that which you may not understand.
Are you sure
It
it's
is
not
at this
magic?
time that we should explain to the intrepid listener that the factions that each of these groups work for, where are they? Let's see. Rogar and Maticus work for a faction which is steeped in religion, and Hastos really is the only one. Our Talon popped up somewhere along the way, but Hastos comes from a faction which believes in technology.
CIE.
The CIE, the collective or the collaborative innovative empire.
Innovation Empire.
Yeah, that.
It's your own shit.
I forget what I named this shit. Yeah,
Words.
It's been a while.
Names that I made up.
Names that I made up.
Yeah, the other two
kinda wanna
guys
change
aren't
the name
fucking
now.
here, and after tonight
Yeah.
probably won't be returning. if I get it my way, but that's not my decision, of course.
Yeah.
So anyways.
The other guys.
Nobody knows.
Well,
I've tried to message everyone who's supposed to be here,
Auntie
and no one
is
has
supposedly
responded,
this week. What we got from him was that he can't play this week because of soccer practice.
Yeah.
For his brother, or is it him? I think it's his brother, right?
No, it's him. It's his soccer now. It's his
okay.
soccer now. It was
So
previously.
So, I don't mind that. I just got pissed off from yesterday when he came home and instead went and played with his other friend instead of coming.
And I don't know.
Jump in.
Hav has been like offline literally every time we've been like.
Yeah, he
he's
doesn't come
normally
around a
always on
lot. I
Skype.
never thut that was going to work out either.
Yeah. All right. So anyways,
he's got work and shit.
All right, first order of business, I'm going to go ahead and use up some healing surges to get my health to full. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna hop in the carrier.
Yeah, hop
that,
in the
or?
thing. Yeah, hop in the
Okay.
because you can do that when outside of combat. You can use them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you?
So I
don't
have to
you,
use
if you
two.
rest, You,
I have to use 2.
You heal up.
No.
What's the question? You got the
If
question.
you
I'm gonna
rest. Yeah.
I'm going to use
No.
my healing surge as well. I believe it's 10.
Technically, if you do like an extended rest, you would use all the remaining healing surges you have left for that day,
Resting-
and you'd recover them after
Yeah.
your rest. So, but the rest itself doesn't heal you; the healing surges do. Am I correct in that, Royal?
What was the question? Sorry, I was looking at.
He wanted to know if rest itself healed you.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, it
in
does?
the 4E system,
Yeah.
in the 4E system, sleeping overnight heals you to full.
Yeah.
And regains and returns all of
But
your.
we could run into
things.
something
So-
on the way,
okay.
so it's still a smart idea to use one of your
Yeah.
surges out of combat.
Okay. Yeah. I'll use one then. So.
So just apply it to your health bar, however much your surge is.
I used 2, which is 3 total for me today, because I did a second wind.
Yeah, I've only used 1 so far.
Yeah, one gets me into full health.
All right, so we're all on the carriage, and we're
Yes.
heading down the river.
Hastos is driving. Yes, sir. I'm pointing the way from the top.
Let's see if I can remember how to use this contraption.
Rack on it. Or something.
Rogar and myself are high-fiving each other and recounting the battle of, what are we going to call this? Rogar, what battle are we going to call this? The epic battle of...
The electric slide.
The electric slide.
The battle of Cobalt Pass.
That's fucking priceless because it was an
Electric
electric
slide.
dragon
Yeah.
and he slid
And
it
he
into
slid
the
it into
water.
the water.
That's so good. That's so good.
But in this world, man, come on.
Hey,
you know,
I know,
you can't
I
call
know.
it the electric
Why
slide.
not?
Because... Oh my god. Yeah, it is hilarious. I love it, but we can't use
All right.
that.
Outside of the game, it's called the Battle of the Electric Slide. Within
Yeah,
the
outside of the
game,
game.
Out of
Electric
character,
slide.
it's the battle of the
What's the
electric
name of
slide.
this river?
I was just gonna say the Battle of Cobalt Pass. I don't
It's
know.
an unnamed river. It's just a pass. It's like a, yeah. It's just like a trade river. It's.
What
it's
else?
I mean,
Okay.
go ahead. No, you're fine. The battle of.
Oh, the battle of a dragon, of the fleeing dragon.
Battle of Pussy Dragon.
Pussy Dragon? No. Something the bards will sing songs of. Speaking of,
Yeah,
where's our
that-
bard?
Playing
That
Final
is what
Fantasy
I'm
as a
talking
bard.
about,
Oh, you guys did have a bard. That's right.
Playing
Yeah.
Final
Who was gonna
Fantasy
sing
as a
to
bard,
us all
yeah.
the time? Oh.
And now he's playing a bard in Final Fantasy 14. God damn. All right, so we'll call it the Battle of the Forest with a dry and wet stream and dragons and shit.
The Battle of Stolen Potions.
The Battle of well, it's a point where a river and a dry riverbed came together. So can we call it something based off that?
In the midst of their conversation, I rack the carriage 3 times.
and it lurches forward and starts off slowly and then reaches its
The battle
standard
of
pace
the battle
about
of.
15.
And of course, Rogar and I are just going to continue to ponder this
course, yeah.
theory of what this battle should be called as we, traverse the river.
Yeah, this
The
tree
river would
right
have a
here.
name, man.
This tree right here it's not really a river. It's so. Let me show you guys the map again.
You don't have to
Because
show
you're
me.
thinking that you.
It's like a stream.
You're thinking that you are where you're not. You are. All right.
Okay.
Shift click it so it.
The
Yeah.
Battle of Dragon Stream.
So I showed you guys.
Yeah, I remember the
this
little
thing.
river thing you drew. I know.
Right. Yeah. But that's not where you are.
What?
There's little.
Oh, I
offshoots
asked
of
that.
it. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably said
Okay,
yes,
so yeah,
but-
this is just all right, this is a minor tributary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are essentially you are here.
Okay. So let's
Yeah.
call it the battle.
You're actually heading because
the
hold
Battle
on, I'm
of
sorry,
Dragon
Let me,
Stream.
let me show you guys.
Pass of the Dragon
This
Stream.
thing here, right
Cobalt
here at
Stream.
that ping, that is where the actual main
Oh,
outpost
oh.
is. You haven't even made it to the main.
I figured it out. The Battle of
figured it
Cobalt
out.
Pass.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
You was close, Manicus, when
Oh
you
my-
said Cobalt.
I know. I know. Hey, that's such a good name. Talon, the Battle of Cobalt Pass.
Meanwhile, while we're going like 30 miles an hour in this carriage, all you guys hear from up top while you're inside the carriage is, "Woo! Woo!"
Woohoo!
So, do we see anything yet? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we're traveling along.
No,
I feel like we're on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, you're traveling along at 15 miles per hour. At this pace, like right after nightfall, you'll reach the outpost.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's skip to that.
Yeah, so you
Yep.
reach the outpost.
Booyah.
So we're at the outpost.
Okay, before we get there, I tell Hastos to bring the carriage to a halt just out of range, just where we can barely see the outpost.
Rack the carriage 2 times.
And I want to suggest to everyone that either myself or both myself and Hastos sneak up to the place and scout it out to see if it's empty.
In character, how can you see in this darkness? I can barely see anything. Hey, Rogar, I'm gonna pull out my torch.
You don't need your torch. I have good vision in the dark.
Well, I can't see anything. You want me to just stay here? I still need
Yes.
a torch for right here.
Well, if you light a torch, they may see it.
Okay, I'll just sit here in the darkness
That's fine.
in low light and see only what's barely in front of me.
I have low light vision. Just stay in the carriage with Rogar. He will protect you, Medigus Reborn. You'll be safe here outside of Points Watch.
I'm not afraid of the dark or anything. I'm just don't like not being able to see things.
Okay. Well, as soon as we say it's clear, we'll light torches. Worry not.
Okay. And just wondering, out of character, how far are you allowed to see? If you have a normal vision, while it's because technically we're in low light because of the moon, and stars maybe, or whatever will provide some light, and we can see a certain
Technically, you're
distance.
in pretty much super dark. Like, you're in actual darkness because of the canopies of the trees.
Okay, so I can't even see 5 feet in front of me.
Yeah. I mean, you can inside the carriage. The carriage has like a semi-illuminated thing. It's got like glow. It's like the stuff that's inside of a sunrod, and it's constantly powered inside the carriage to be.
I gotcha.
What's it called?
All right, so while they go out, I'm gonna ask Rogar, hey, would you feel better off just staying just outside the carriage, maybe? I mean, I know we can't see anything, but at least we're not illuminated, and people can see us within,
I'm sorry, what did you say? Say that again.
Just talking to Rogar.
He's talking
I'm
to
talking to
Rogar,
Rogar.
not you. Shut up, metagame.
How do you feel about that? You want to just hang out right outside the...
If we go outside, we can't see jack shit, no?
Well, I mean, we can see ourselves and but dude, at least we can. I mean, no one can really see us. See, like when we're inside a lighted area, they can see at us.
All right, I want to get
we're not in a darkened area.
over this part real quick. I want to go ahead and enter stealth.
Okay. Roll it up. Oh, you son of a bitch.
What is it?
I'll do the same.
And then
Alright.
we want to get close and we just want to get close enough to do a good perception check and see what we can figure out, because I don't think we want to enter a place that looks like this now that I see it this early in the night. I can't see it because it's a portrait. So 27 on my stealth.
Yep. 17 on your stealth.
All right, so I'm gonna move forwards, probably about 50 feet out from the outpost.
Stop it. All right, I'm listening. It's like
That's fine.
every time I click and hold it.
So about 50 feet out from the outpost is where I want to stop while stealthed.
Okay. About 25 feet out from the outpost, these orbs that you're seeing up at the top, those represent large glowing braziers with fires in them. You see a couple silhouettes kind of
I
traveling.
quietly
back
say to
and forth.
Hastos, there are clearly some figures and braziers lit. I believe this place is occupied, but by
This is
who?
not unoccupied. Yeah.
No, this is the roll a history check.
God damn it. I believe it's a +4.
Okay. Yeah. You remember that you were going to the place that was the in-use current. This is the current outpost used by Points Watch.
Okay, so what I'll
This
say,
is-
what
this
I'll
is
say
friendly
then
ground.
is, okay, it's as I suspected. This place is occupied and not by bad people. It's still under the control of Points Watch. Let's go back and get Freeborn and the Dragonborn, and then we will bring them here. Yes.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. so
Freeborn and Dragonborn.
we stealth back to the fucking carriage after having scouted it out.
And you guys notice us on top of the
I-
carriage with our
As I
sword
approach-
shields drawn, like looking around into darkness, going, buddy, what's out there, buddy?
Calm down.
I don't know, buddy.
Atticus Freeborn, calm yourself. Come down from there. Light a torch. This outpost is, as I remembered, still under Points Watch's control. You are amongst friendlies now. Let us ride.
Oh, then I don't need to light a torch. I just get in the carriage. I'm not gonna waste my torches.
Well, we want to light the torch so they don't
Shit,
fire
dude.
upon us from atop their walls.
Fine, I'll light a torch.
All right,
So I'm gonna.
Fire,
I get back
can
on
breathe
top.
fire into a torch. No.
Yeah, you could.
I use my flint and steel and light one of the torches in my adventure kit. And I think we're gonna walk the rest of the way so that they can see us plainly.
Yes. Let us hide this carriage for now. I'll leave that to you, Hastos.
Hastos, leave your carriage here, buddy.
All right. Jump on the carriage and move it to a massive bush and
Yeah.
just run it right into the middle of the bush.
That's a huge bush.
not caring.
Zero fucks.
That
And you see like
collaborative
half of it still like sticking out of the fucking
Innovation
bush. Yeah.
Empire
Yeah.
technology.
All right.
We probably could just parked it right outside.
Nobody knows how to
Um,
use it unless they're from the CIA.
As you do this, from deep from within the folds of your cloaks, you hear the small speaker that you grabbed, and you hear the guard on the other end, and he says, "Sire, I couldn't help but overhear you're trying to leave the carriage, McKenna carriage."
Shut up, you magical speaker box.
He doesn't even
We have
speak
business to attend to.
He goes, "All right, sire, I will send the transmission to halt to the carriage."
I ask Hastos for the box, the speaker box.
Don't give it to him. Let's go.
Maticus Freeborn, you may continue onwards. Hastos, the Fallen, allow me to see
All right,
this
so-
magical speaker box that you have acquired from the Collaborative Innovation Empire.
I will let you borrow it on the condition that you return it to me.
Yes, of course,
in
I
the
will
same
return
condition.
it to you in the same condition.
I give it to him.
All right, and I throw it in the fucking stream.
What?
And I say, as I do this, how much things have we been talking about that he has been listening to? How much information has been relayed back to the collaborative innovation empire that we have been talking about? This is probably the reason we've been followed so many times.
And right now I'm looking at Rogar and I'm like, man, what the hell? Is this dude been spying on us?
Yeah, I'm a bit more suspicious about it.
Okay. Well,
Town, I told you to throw my box.
It's still in great condition. It's just in the river.
Alright, so I'm
don't like that guy
gonna walk
anyways.
up towards the outpost,
Fucking
and I don't
Atticus.
care if they follow. They're
Don't worry
fucking
about
around.
it. Talking
Whatever. And I'm gonna have my shield in one hand so they can clearly see the symbol on it, and then of course the torch in the other. As I walk up towards the entryway, gatehouse, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, Maticus. There's something
do I
that
see
hasn't
anybody
been
as I-
resolved.
Hang on.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God. What is that?
Fuck!
What
Hang on. There's a button. Alright. Fuck! Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Alright, it's a double door. Get over
Okay.
it.
It's not a drawbridge.
Yeah, it's not a drawbridge, it's a double door.
Gotcha.
Here. Oh, fuck.
I can imagine. I'm using my imagination already.
You son of a bitch. Why won't it? Why won't it?
Listen, bro. I got you
Oh,
covered,
okay.
bro. I got you covered.
Alright, Yours is worse than mine. Oh, that's
As me and
huge.
Talon
Okay.
follow them, I
Okay.
whisper to him, maybe we should build some sort of...
There. Alright, it's done. Stop it. It's fine.
Okay, what were you saying, Hostos?
As me and Talon follow up Maticus, I whisper to him, maybe we should build some sort of Trojan bunny to gain easy access into the castle. Offered up as a president.
A wise and cunning idea.
As a president, we're gonna offer a Trojan bunny as the president.
I agree.
No.
And his words are smart, Maticus. Do not shoot down a man. He knows more languages than you do.
Alright.
You
So
speak
anyways,
simply
at this
common.
point, someone from on top of the outpost wall sees you and says, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Friendly!
And
And he says, "Of course, exactly as an enemy would say. Archers,
Hold your
Take aim!
arrows,
I say,
you fool!
hold fire.
We are from
Maticus
Point
Freeborn
Swipe.
and Rogard Goldheart.
We
Shut
have
up,
Maticus
foul knave.
Freeborn here.
and you hear from on top of the wall, "They've taken Maticus Freeborn hostage.
I'd do a stealth
Take
check.
aim!"
You fool, I will have your head. Where's your superior?
Alright, anyways, stop this
I want to
nonsense.
die almost, and then so I can come back as a fucking knight and just be like, "Listen to me, you foolish knave."
Alright.
Do you not know who I am?
So the obvious rookie from atop the wall is approached by another dark figure, and the dark figure kind of shuffles with him a little bit, and then he pushes him off the wall,
What?
and he falls down
I
here.
want to try and catch him.
You're not that close to the wall.
What?
You're gonna
Come
close
on, we're
25
watching
feet
along the
and catch
wall.
him.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Athletics, bro.
Athletics.
Athletics check right here. My athletics.
While he's doing that, I look at
Is not-
Rogar and be like, is this place under attack? One of the guards was just pushed from off top.
Yeah, I draw my sword.
Draw your sword.
Fuck, you guys
Alright,
are
buddy,
messing me
it-
up. I don't remember what my fucking athletics is because I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to imagine him draw his sword and shit. +9.
Alright, so... I'll let him resolve this
Fuck
first.
yeah, I catch that faggot.
Yeah, you get there. Strength check to see how well you support his weight. As he
I'm
falls.
not going to. I'm going to, at the last minute, move my arms and let him fall.
Can we strike that from the record books? Oh my god! Did I just see that?
Yeah.
Did
you
I
did.
really just see that?
All right. He takes, holy shit, he takes 17 damage and snaps his leg in half.
I look back and say, he'll live. It's that asshole that was on top of the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna run over to him immediately, and I'm gonna look at Talon and be like, "You fool! This place is under attack. Stop acting like an imbecile."
It's not under attack. Stop being so.
The figure
fancy
that
Nancy.
pushed him down. The figure that pushed him down calls down and he says, "What? Under attack? Not the outpost of Point Swatch? You're out of your minds."
What I say?
Then why did you push? Why did you push this man from the height of the wall?
I would like to immediately say, "Dear sir, please ignore my compatriot. He is both brazen and brave, but not wise. He assumed you were under attack because you threw this obvious fool from atop the post, who was clearly not doing his job in recognizing a noble of Point's Watch." Maticus,
All right.
pick up
I'm
this.
not noble, by the way.
Yeah, he's not.
Well,
He's-
you're
he's
noble
a-
in
he's
my
a boy.
eyes,
He's
Maticus
a boy.
Freeborn.
He's
Do
a
not beat yourself up so much, okay? You are my noble
he
friend.
says- He kind of looks in the general direction of Maticus's voice, and he says, "What? Threw him from the wall? I just pushed the silly twat off a 20-foot wall." He says he would have lived, and if not, then he didn't belong on my wall.
Justfully said, sir. He lived with a broken leg. We will bring him in, and it can either be patched up or you can kill him as per your desire. But we
He's not
seek
dead yet.
we seek refuge at the outpost.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
So he laughs from atop the wall and says, "Do us a favor. Give him a little kick while he's down."
Gladly, and I kick him.
All right.
I
Roll a
look at.
D4.
I glare at Talon.
Listen,
Oh my
Maticus
God.
Freeborn, if you want to
I
sleep
cannot
within these
believe
walls,
what
you
you're
better
Roll a d4.
deal with what goes on with the gentleman atop. He clearly runs the place. Who, I roll a d4?
Yeah,
You kicked him.
for kick damage.
It's just a kick. It's no different than kicking a child or a dog
You
who
you
disobeys
bruise a rib. You bruise one of his ribs,
It's just a bruise.
and he looks up at you and he goes, "Why?"
Your superior
I'm
told
gonna
me to.
help him up. I'm gonna help him up and take him inside the door.
Yes,
'cause-
let's do that. Yes, we would like to
that
bring
was
in
extremely
your
unnecessary.
your pushed watchmen, sirs. We require a place to sleep.
Why
for
are you
the night.
talking like that, Talon?
Because he's
You've
way
been
up
talking
there.
like
It's a
that before.
20-foot wall.
You acquired a new accent, intruder. Who is this imposter?
Maticus Freeborn. Silence! I am trying to make him think we are not brigands or anything. We are simply people from Point Watch, which we are.
He knows who I am.
He may know who you are. He may not know who you are. This man could have been out here his whole life for all we know. He could be out of his freaking mind. He just threw one of his men off the wall. Do you want the same to happen to you? What would he do to us? What would he do
I'll
to
slit
us?
his throat.
Oh my goodness, you are such a brazen man. Either way, let's go inside.
All right. Oh, it's good. I like it. All right. So, anyways, oh fucking shit. Hang on.
I walk over to Hastos and nudge him. What did you think about my, noble voice? Huh? Very good. Been working on it. Yeah. You get a place.
It was atrocious.
Well, I'll try better
All
next
right.
time.
Let's see if these are appropriate. Yep, that's about it. All right. Come here with me, gentlemen, players here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this place is fucking awesome.
This is ours now. Let's kill everybody here and take it.
Let's kill everybody here and just take
I
it.
want it.
We'll call it Fort Freeborn.
Fuck you.
No, okay, guys. From now on, wait, before we kill everybody and take this over, we have to establish a name for these band of merry brothers.
The
And our name shall be-
Boogaliers.
The extra electric slide. No!
All right. The captain of the guard calls them. Open the doors, let the fellas in, and see to it that young Private Jenkins there. Did his accent change? No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
That
No,
young
it's good.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm using my pipe thing to draw my lip down so that it gives me the that
Oh, yeah,
that
we
sound.
get it. It's fine. Just move on,
Yeah.
please.
The young Private Jenkins there is not treated until he does his chores for the night. And
But sir, the man has a broken leg.
he says, huh, broken leg didn't stop me in the year of... I haven't built a year system for this world yet.
All right.
Some time ago.
in the year of my in my 30th year, when I defended this fort alone against 40 odd kobolds, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all he needed to say, and the door opens.
I walk in immediately.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I'm like giving a helping
All up the
hand to
rear.
Private Jenkins.
First name, not Leroy.
Yes. And I wasn't even coming to that conclusion. I snuff out my torch. And, kind of...
I thought you didn't light a torch because they were friendlies.
No, we did.
No, I had to
Okay.
get to the fort, so
Okay,
I
I
had to
see.
light a torch.
I see. Okay. Well,
And so, do we see anybody when we get inside, or what's going on?
well, yeah. Guards hurry to and fro. Obviously preparing the fort for nightfall.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's like, as nonchalant guards are hurrying to and fro, I'm like, hey, who can take this guy to the infirmary?
One of them looks at you and he says, "Did you not hear the commander? He's to do his chores and then he's to get treated."
Alright, so I just kind of like, hey buddy, sorry, it looks like you're going to have to fend for yourself, nothing I can do. So I'm just going to kind of lean him up against the wall, like right here.
Yeah. He shrugs and he goes, "Meh, it's a living." And then he hustles off to go scrape out the stables.
Hustles?
Yeah.
Limping, broken leg.
Sorry, hobbles. Sorry.
Alright.
Fucking 30-foot walk.
Yeah. So, alright, and then I stop another guard, and I'm like, alright, so who's in charge here?
Hang on one second. I've got his name somewhere.
Alright.
Fucking shit. I might not have his name here. I might make his name up in 5 seconds. 4, 3. It's gonna be longer than 5 seconds. Hang on, guys. Fuck. I apologize. I forgot to name this guy. He's the only one I've forgotten to name, though, so. And all of his guys, you know.
Call him Shenanigans.
This guy is... This guy... Come on, where is it? There we go. No, that's dumb. Okay. Alright. Alright. Commander Shanty Fortrekker. No, Leroy. Okay. No. And he looks at you and he says, "Commander Droverson, of course." God damn it, why are they all the same voice? He says, "Commander Droverson, of course. I've got a normal fucking voice."
Alright, do you know where he's at right now? We need to speak to him.
He points at the top of the wall and he goes, "You just were."
Okay, so I'll go
He's
up.
there.
I'm gonna
the top of the
athletically
wall?
jump up to the top of the wall like a boss.
Oh, 20-foot wall, so you're going to kind of scale climb, jump it.
Oh, I'm gonna jump it.
Have you looked at the rules for jumping? Just wondering.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do some parkour jump shit,
no.
basically.
Oh.
Okay, so you have to... Oh, okay.
It's a DC 20 to jump up there.
It, yes, would literally be like a DC 20.
Damn! What the fuck? He doesn't even parkour. He literally does like the Neo in the Matrix and like crouches down and then just.
He does the
jumps up on
Mario
top
leap
of
to
it.
there, to there, to there, to there, to there, up there.
No. I'm saying this that's a crit 20 on an athletics check for a high jump. he literally just crouches down and then just shoots up as though propelled by some unknown gas or some shit.
I'm gonna walk up the roundabout stairs. After seeing that, I'm just like, well, I should kind of shake my head.
These are stairs right here, and he was, as you recall, he was over on this side of the wall. He wasn't like straight up in the center, yeah.
As I arrive,
so I'll just walk up the stairs and kind of like shake my head a little bit.
I walk up with Medicus and be like, what the hell was that?
And I look back and say shenanigans.
Never again in a million years.
You're impressed.
I am surprised. I'm impressed.
The best part is, now wait until combat breaks out again and he starts rolling all ones, and he's like, it's this fucking dice system! And it's like, yeah, because you didn't waste your 20 on a fucking jump up a wall.
That's how it was yesterday. I wasted all my 20s on like diplomacy checks. I'm just like, well, shit.
Listen, if I'm gonna roll 20s, I'd rather roll 20s outside of combat doing fucking Neo jumps up to walls instead of in combat, because I know that I got fucking G-Hawk to clobber people with a sword.
Clobbering time.
Not even worried.
The electric slide over here.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so we go up and I talk to Commander Droverson.
Yeah.
Commander Droverson.
Yeah, yes. What can I do for you, sir?
And is he human? Is he what is he?
He is like, he's very, very tall, and his complexion is very, very bad, but he appears mostly human. Like there's something else in his lineage somewhere, and it's not a good something.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So I approach him and say,
he sees you looking. He sees you looking at his face, and he goes, "Don't worry, son. A goblin had its way with my mother, and I'm the offspring."
Okay.
Apparently he's
thanks for
the product
telling me that.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably didn't need to know that, but
My condolences.
No, nothing like that. I just say, all right. So we were attacked by a dragon and kobolds. What can you tell me about the situation around this outpost of lately?
Kobolds, bloody things, been attacking these walls for 5 years at least.
That's what I heard. So, what do you know about a dragon around here?
Heard, who'd you hear from? Are you a spy, boy?
I am no spy. I'm Atticus Freeborn of Points Watch, and this right here is my fellow companion, Rogar Goldheart.
And he points at Rogar and prods him in the chest, and he goes, "This one looks a lot like a kobold."
You offend.
I immediately speak up and say, well, I'm living here because this guy is entertainment for the rest of my life.
And I look over at Rogar kind of like with a confused face, and I like kind of like shrug my shoulders, and I'm like, what the?
We have a YouTube channel.
And then I look back at him, and
listen, after you said that, I'm not doing intimidation, bro.
Alright.
This guy.
I like it.
I do too.
Oh my god.
That's why he calls you a fucking kobold. He's not intimidated in the slightest.
You slobber all over yourself. You're like, you intended to roar, but nothing happened. And drool runs down your chin.
I kind of put my hand on his on Rogar's shoulder and step forward and say, "What do you know of the name Molt?"
He goes, "Definitely a kobold." And then he looks at you and he goes, "Well, on account of your all being here, just watch that kobold and I'll tell you what I know." You said molt, did you, boy?
Yes.
You mean like a bird does?
The dragon we were fighting kept speaking of Molt as if it were a name.
Well, dragons do it too. It's a bit like...
No. This
Any kinda-
wasn't an activity she was speaking of. This was either a group or a person. She said it as if we should prepare for the molt.
He looks around and he goes, "Where the hell is Private Jenkins?" And one of the guys from downstairs goes, "You sent him to clean out the stables, my lord." And he goes, "Get him and bring him up here." And so a good few minutes pass and Private Jenkins comes hobbling up the stairs.
And I look at Rogar and say, "Man, clean yourself up. You're drooling all over yourself."
I'm like, I'm sorry, it never has happened to him.
This never happened to me before. And so Private Jenkins comes calling up, obviously in pain. And Droverson looks at him and he goes, "What's the matter with you, boy?" And Jenkins goes, "Sir, you threw me off the wall." And he says, "Well, go to the infirmary." And he says, "They sent me. They said you wanted me, sir." And he says, "I don't need a broken man. Go to the infirmary." And Jenkins reluctantly shrugs and turns around with a heavy sigh and heads off to the infirmary. And he looks at all of you and goes, "What are you gentlemen doing here? What can I do for you?"
I look at Rogar. This dude's obviously Looney Tunes.
We are here for room and board, sir. A safe place to sleep through the night as we continue our patrol up
it's
the
in a
river.
fucking inn. Shut up. It's in a fucking inn. If you're gonna stay here for the night, you're gonna pull your weight. I got stables need cleaning because Private Jenkins is going in out his period.
I'm
Sorry, he doesn't say it's gone and out his period.
I'm quite
He
sure
says
we
it's
can
gone and broken his
compensate
leg.
you for any time that we remain here. And I nudge Manicus.
He arches his eyebrow and he goes, "Of course you can. With hard work. I need the stables cleaned and I need firewood chopped."
All right, I'm gonna try to intimidate this motherfucker. I don't know how good this is gonna go.
All right. So wait, well, hold on. Out of character though. Seriously, intimidate will turn this dude hostile. We've already critically failed one intimidate. Do we want to put this whole outpost against us right now?
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'll try to be diplomatic. How's that?
Yeah.
I look at him and I hush Talon and I say, "Talon, let me try, please. Let me try."
I've never wanted a critical fail so bad. But same team.
Same team. Teams.
I'm checking to make. Hold on, 1 second.
To make doubly sure.
Okay. All right. So yes. Let me try.
So that's how dice works in real life.
So I try to explain to this guy that we are on a very important mission, and that this is an outpost. Wait, out of character. This is an outpost of Points Watch, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Associated with the same guard that's at Points Watch, right?
No. This
No.
outpost is manned by militia and mercenaries who are hired by the traders guilds of Points Watch.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense. So the way I go about doing this is like, okay, so our interests are both in the same here. I'm here for reasons to, get rid of a lot of these kobolds that are, going against your employers. And so we just...
And he puts his hand out, and he says, "Kobolds? Look, that fella you got there."
I speak up immediately and say, "I am quite versatile with a bow and will train your men in more advanced techniques with it. If you're willing, that will be my pay. That's about as good as I can be around here."
All right. He takes that in, Doesn't really do anything with it. Maticus, you can continue. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
All right. So, along with this diplomacy, I'll be like, so how much?
No, you're fine.
How much do you get paid to do this? Just wondering.
You're asking him that after
Yes.
everything else that you said?
Yes.
Okay. He goes, paid? I get to kill kobolds and have a warm bed to sleep in and 3 square meals a day.
I don't even know where. Well, I don't even know where to go with that.
Okay.
Sir, that doesn't leave much room for personal effects.
He says, personal effects? You mean like them whores the Traders Guild sends around once a year? I ain't got much use for 'em. Always had my right hand, and when she gets a little off, I use my left. And both his hands are, when he holds them up, they're both like really calloused and rough looking.
This is messy. I look at other guys real quick. I look at the other guys like, are you guys sure we want to stay here tonight? Seriously.
Well, there's always that.
I mean, this is the safest place. To be honest.
You ready to do some chores then?
What's the head count of the men that are here?
Of the men you've seen, probably like 50.
Son of a bitch.
I guess we're
Alright,
doing
well, it
chores.
looks like I'm ready to get my hands dirty. Alright, what chores need to be done?
He rolls his eyes, and despite his obvious dementia, has kept in his head that he's told you 2 very specific chores. He says, let me say it slowly. The stables need cleaning, and the wood needs chopping.
I'll get on the wood, Matt.
Alright, I'll chop the wood.
You're good with it. I jump down from the thing and run to the area to chop
Alright,
wood first.
roll an athletics check.
Yes, of course.
DC 10 to not take 2d10 damage.
Break your fucking leg.
Let's see. Why are you so against
Take that leg.
God damn.
Teams.
Because he doesn't want to clean the stables!
Yeah,
You
but
break
more
your
than
leg,
one
you clean the
person can
stables.
do the fucking wood chopping, obviously.
Obviously, if you break your leg, you're not getting to the wood chopping first. Damn it!
Yeah.
I'm
You
a
sir-
fucking
you
rogue!
easily land with grace. Yeah. You land with grace.
And get to the fucking wood chopping area first and pick up an axe and start slamming them down.
Alright, I head over to the stables, because I know I'm not going to beat anybody.
This area.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow Maticus here.
Hey, Hastos, let's chop some wood.
I like this.
And... Go ahead.
The quicker, nimbler guys who could quickly like shovel shit and get done are like, let's chop wood because that's the one that requires lots of muscles. And then the muscly guys
I ain't
are like,
shoveling
"Yeah, we'll go
shit.
All right.
Whatever. So, as we're cleaning out the stables before we go to the rest tonight, I look at Rogar's like, well, what a day, right? You know, we walk across, you know, all this land. We defeat a bunch of kobolds and scare off a mighty dragon, and now we're shoveling out stables. Man, this is definitely one for the bars to tell.
Yeah. That is some
I kind of like give them a high five though, because we know we're badasses, in all honesty. Like, you know what? We know how awesome we are. Who cares what anyone else thinks? How's he a douchebag, dude? We defeated a fucking dragon
I know.
today.
I'm still a bit bitter though. Like I'm shoveling shit as a paladin.
And you got called a kobold.
Yeah. I'm still like pretty mad.
And I'm like trying to bring him up, be like, listen, man, it doesn't matter what other people think. You fucking power slided a fucking dragon.
No, man.
Dragon into a river, and we pretty much like kicked it in the butt and shuffled it on its way. Said, don't stay here, just shoot a little dog away, kind of like.
All right. So anyways, so Maticus and Hastos and Talon roll strength checks. Raw strength checks.
So you want us to do 20 plus our strength check, right?
Yes, 20 plus your strength modifier. Yes.
What did I hit?
Fuck me.
I'm just chopping wood, dude.
Chopping
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see. Roll. Oh my god. Roll a d10.
Pretty
One
sure
of you.
chopping wood has
can...
nothing to do with strength, but okay. A
No, it
D10?
does.
Have you ever chopped wood before?
One of the,
Yeah,
one
and
of the two
women
of you
chop
roll
wood
a
all the
d10.
time.
Fuck ton of wood.
Fucking give me a break.
Wow.
It has nothing to do with strength. It's how you swing the axe. You want us to roll a 10?
No, just one of you.
Oh.
One of the two of you needs to decide who's going to roll.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
All right. The strength or the chopping of the wood takes 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yes. Because you're not strong enough to chop some fucking wood.
So what happened was your strength checks determined the type of die that you would roll
Right.
to determine the hours of the job.
Okay. Now, do they have to roll some kind of check to make sure that they don't
Oh, yeah,
smell like
yeah.
shit?
No, it's not even just to make sure that they don't smell like shit. It's an endurance check.
Ooh,
Each of them rolls an endurance check.
suck it.
Or
Based
hold
off
on, wait, is it
of-
endurance? Hold on.
It's probably
I'm
gonna
not sure that it's
be-
endurance.
Whether it's constitution.
I had a
probably,
thing for
right?
this. I had a thing of this. Hang on.
Fortitude. No.
No, that's... Well,
Endurance,
fortitude's a
yeah.
save. Kind of like...
Yeah, fortitude. I mean,
I don't know.
It's
Fortitude
got
would
a
be high,
check
though.
to it.
It has to be an
Oh no,
ability
that's
check.
what it is. Yeah.
Constitution would
where
probably be
was
the
it?
biggest thing when it comes to.
I think it was an
endurance.
endurance check, man. I think it was an
I don't
endurance,
see
a skill
endurance.
endurance check.
Oh, skill endurance check.
Oh,
Yeah.
skill endurance.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they roll some ones, Hastos. It'd be so funny. They don't even get any sleep.
I fucking punch people for a living. I got strength.
Number one.
So, what are we doing? Endurance?
Yep.
Endurance check.
yeah.
I'm not very good at this. Don't have much practice.
Oh my
There.
god. You're gonna roll a d10 also. So one of you decides who's gonna roll the d10.
I'll roll it.
Yeah,
What?
because he
This
just
is where
rolled
you
one.
wanna. Yeah, this is where you wanna roll a one.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the point, right?
Oh
Oh my god! Amazing.
All right. So after an hour, you guys are finished. You somehow managed to whatever endurance has to do with that. I guess because of the repetitive motion. I guess both of you really should have done an endurance check, but whatever. I wanted to do strength.
All right.
So anyways, after an hour, you guys are done. You swing by, because of course you would. You swing by the wood chopping area, and you notice that your friends are at it, and it's not like super dark nighttime, but like you know that at the pace that they're going, they probably won't eat and will get like 2-3 hours sleep. So you
I
can
ain't got a
offer to
problem.
help them.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna offer to help. So I need to do a strength check, right?
No, you quarter the time by yourself.
I'll be fine. I'm a rogue, so strength is like
Well-
my secondary stat, but I also can meditate for 4 hours instead of sleeping the normal, so you could just help Hastos so the two of you can go sooner and sleep sooner, and then I can get the meditation thing going.
No, I'm a good guy though. I'm
I know,
a
but
help.
you still need full hours of sleep, or we're not going to get fucking completely rested for the next fight. And
Well,
you guys need to be able
Rogar,
to
you
take
followed,
out-
right? Rogar, are you gonna help? I look at him. Rogar, you want to help these guys?
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
There's food to be
Good
eaten.
night.
Are you just gonna go straight to bed, Rogar?
Yeah. Well, I'll eat and then go to
We
bed.
ate this morning before we
We ate
left.
this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's already,
you can eat twice
like,
a day.
yeah.
Yeah. Plus, you
I'm
exerted
wasting
a
my food.
lot of.
I'm not wasting my
energy
food. The
fighting
rules say I
it.
can.
Well,
only
I'm
eat
super
once a day.
tired and depressed.
Well, there's a dining
'cause,
hall. There's a dining hall that you're gonna eat at,
Yeah.
so you're not wasting trail rations to eat here.
So I look at the Hastos and Talon, and I'm like, hey man, that's all right. I'm pretty good at this stuff, and I enjoy doing it. It gets my mind off of, how badass I am. It kind of humbles me a little bit.
Alright.
Chopping firewood and shoveling shit, stuff like
So
that.
that drops it to 4.5 hours if Talon is only going to meditate for the 4 hours at night that he needs. Then both of you can manage to get in 8 hours of sleep, and fully restore. Actually, it would be more like 6 hours for each of you, and then 4 for Talon. And Rogar gets a full 8 hours. But that's enough for all of you to restore all your hit points.
Bananas. Let's do it.
And daily.